What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. It is Friday. We made it through an entire week, and this week was super busy. Oh man, my window's open. This week was super busy because is it the mic on? Oh yeah, mic's on. We had a field trip yesterday, so we we had an overnight field trip. So today's been a day of driving back and um, returning vehicles and just all sorts of things that go in with planning a field trip. So I'm glad that's done for the year and we are moving on to get ready for graduation and things like that. So, um, yeah, well, I don't know. I just got real sneezy. Every time I get on stream, it's like, there we go. Put my cup back here. Just trying to clean off the desk. I haven't been home, so uh, you know, things like that happen. All the lights are on. Okay, we're pretty good here, I think. There's some pieces of tape that could go. I could clean the desk. I feel like I got really fixated on this little piece in the corner, but it doesn't even look that good. Like it's really kind of janky. You can't see it at all, and you won't. I don't think you'll. It says happiness is a strong word because I thought it was funny. Happy is a strong word. Um, okay, a couple of things. There's some recycled paper. I actually don't know what I know what I should work on, and that would be skateboard skateboard stuff. That would work out for best results. Ugh. I like the little tab. I like trash. Like, oh, that's cool. The things that make other things do the things that they do. Oh, I know what that goes to. My Tamagotchi. That's fantastic because I can put it back in my Tamagotchi. I'm not using it. Should I like just keep it updated the Tamagotchi? Maybe that'll make this stream interesting. The problem is that it makes a lot of noise. I can't take it with me during the day. I know it's a travel pet. Oh man, that took a shade. That took a shade of green down from the spaceship over there. So I gotta. See, that's the other. I mean, I guess that's what this should be. It's kind of the buff. I'm so glad. I mean, for as long as this cutting mat has been down, I'm surprised. I'm just surprised. Uh, it's not like completely drawn all over and there's just stickers all over it. It's doing pretty good. It's been up for a long, I mean, I've had this thing for a while. I try to keep it clear of things that can mess up cuts and stuff and, you know, So it gets erased frequently. And sometimes, like, if you look over underneath my webcam, if I could show you. Oh, that's the Google Doc webcam. This one started out as like the UFO speeding, which ended up being what would become this sticker. Oh man. Corner was two. I don't understand. Is it peeling or is it not peeling? I feel like it's peeling. I always am checking the quality of my stickers because it bothers me. I just really can't make the quality I want. It's just not gonna happen. Um, Maybe I can make it happen. This is not what I want to be using for my glasses. I don't see my little thing. Okay, anyways. Welcome back to the stream. I should really set up the stream correctly if I'm gonna stream. Um but it's alright. It's alright. Alright, so what are we gonna do today? What's first on the list of things to do? I don't want to do the skateboard. I should just push through though. I kind of want to work on the giraffe skateboard though, which is the weird thing about a lot of things. And what I want to do is crazy. I might have to do some work first to do that. I'm going to try to. What should I do? Okay, let's do this something first. Let's go over here and check out Google. Sorry if it's a little bit off. That's just the way we're gonna have to run it for now because I don't want to mess around with it. My plan is to a lot of God of War. What is my plan? My plan is to look up Savannah Sunset. I was thinking more something more like this. In the background, that yellow, orange, pink, orange, pink, purple, with like a blue background. I'm just thinking of how I could get that effect. And I'll show you where I'm thinking about doing it. So I have this board, and here's my issue: is when I did this board, and I like it a little bit. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should just work on. This is how. Whoa! This is how we're playing it today. Because I do need to do some Google searching. Let's look at beam. Oh, beam of light images. I just want to see what it actually looks like. Is it yellow? A beam of light. So if this beam was going to be yellow, it dissipates from the outside, but it has one. Just how does it work? Has one leg that dissipates towards the end? Shades. So if this like is a beam of light, it would just be brighter on the really far edge. And it wouldn't be darker. It would be brighter. So let's just play around with it. See if we can get it to look better. Then I'm gonna color over this drip down here. I'm gonna move this up. Oh man, I'm gonna fix a few things. Hold on. Totally switch gears on everyone. And I apologize for doing that, but you know, it's been a weird week. Just gonna do a little shifting. Everyone's gonna be flexible. We're gonna get something else done real quick, which needs to be done anyways. Dang, this thing is put together so poorly. I don't think they're meant to be handled this much. Maybe the person who put these together could have done a better job too. But this one's been around for a while, so we're going to try to get this one done. I'm going to do the letters in gold. They already kind of look like they're in gold, but I have this really random drip in the middle, which I've never really liked and it's always bothered me. So I'm going to do a cover up of the drip, but the drip's actually part of the painting. I mean, there's an orange base behind the. You can't tell. I think you might be able to tell if we shut down some lights. Like, there's a little bit of a glow. Not to like give it really any effect. But originally there was something else underneath this painting. I think it always had this in mind to have the UFO, but it wasn't always the color. So this is kind of just like a little bit radioactive. But nothing fancy. Nothing like I put subliminal messages, and I think about doing that with some of the neon paints and the other paints, but for now I'm just gonna fix this little part at the bottom, and I think I'm gonna make these letters gold because this orange is kind of dulled out and it's not really giving me the look. Plus this wood grain already looks gold, but I either have to sand that, which I could just sand and repair. Ooh. Wouldn't be too bad. I say that and it turns into a really long project. No, but I want to go gold, but that doesn't mean to say I don't want to sand it still. Let's see. Let's see. Put my sandpaper in the place where I never want to get to it. I don't like sandpaper. Hold on, let me check and see. Sorry. All right, we're gonna try to sand this board and see how it turns out. is the worst sandpaper I could have. This is this is not what I want. I need what I need. Tried to get by on this shortcut. It's just such a pain to do. And I gotta take out all the other skateboards because I bet you there's a piece of sandpaper somewhere. But that was like not good. Take down the skateboards. I gotta take out the school chest. Maybe no. Oh, what a pain. One, two, let's okay, we got this. We got this. Where's the one fix this? Where's you go? That's me. Wonderful. Here's the shortcut it. It's like a saw gonna fall on me. Same block here. Decent sandpaper. Pretty rough bit, but I don't really care. We'll just do box side. We're gonna have to put everything away. I'm really getting tired of taking things out and putting them away, so hopefully we'll get some work done. Oh, but it has been a long week, so I don't know how long it'll last. We'll do our best. That's all we can ask for. So here we go. I don't know what brick this is. Is this a drywall? It's old though. Someone bought it and forgot about it. It's a drywall. What is this? All purpose, multi purpose, rinse and reuse, dry or wet, fine. It says fine sanding. We're going to take it out of its package. It's 3M. So it's 3M just makes all these crazy materials. Is that gonna help me? This is gonna be bad. I might just sand off. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sand off to there. Whoops. I could have just left it alone. Famous last words. I don't like the texture it gives. It's terrible. I want it gone. I'll deal with it in the up there, but it's not great here. So I'll still paint over it. I just don't want the texture to be there. It's like this really bubbled up, gross looking drip. Perfectionist. It's like really bad. Maybe if I can smooth it down a little bit, it'll be better. Maybe it'll look good, kind of blurred out. The dusty game. Okay, let's continue. I know the light fell. This light is unrelatable. It's not a great light. It's a ring light, but it's seen better days. It's like missing its mark. But if I put it where it needs to go, I have nothing to hold it up. Its weak little neck is broken. It's just slotted into a hole. I've tried to hot glue it. It doesn't really work. Maybe I'll just hot glue it in place. Again, solid stance. Now we're just gonna do some low light and some ASMR sanding. I want to listen to repetitive noise. Maybe some little circles. I'll definitely admit I made a mistake, but I don't want to sand all the way up. The drip starts like way up here. I just sprayed a giant drip. You can even see there's some here. I just want to take that down. I think it's really it's just it takes away from what I want to do here. I want this to be smooth and drippy, but not. It's just it was pitted. It was just ugly, and you can even see now it's still pitted. I'm trying to sand it all the way down, and the black is very deep in that orange for some reason. I just went straight through the grain. Okay. Let's wipe this off. This is alcohol. This is probably not the best to wipe it off with, but whatever. Whoops. It just takes the India ink. I think this is the golden black pigment. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to clean this off. Not really worrying about what I have to fix right now. Because I'm going to have to do a little bit of work, but I think I'm going to be much happier with the results in the end. Still, I want to make these letters gold. I think that's going to be part of this plan. And then hopefully these skateboards and stuff can be done. And I think I'm going to ship this one out to my buddy in California. I'll call him up and see if he wants it still. Okay, let's. Good. I like freehanded this really quick. All right. Good, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna hit it with the gold. I think that would be our next good step in this process. We hit the gold and zoom in a little bit. Guess I can put on the spectacles. I know chat's up and running, but no one's around and that's okay. Let's see, 32. And I have two golds, don't I? I don't know which gold I like better. I should paint a little bit over and it'll be okay. Because I need to come in with black anyways. So what I really want to do is make sure that it's covered all the way. where it needs to be. More importantly than like saving feelings, because I'm going to have to. In there, that looks much better. I mean, it's way more streaky, but it's because I need a drying phase. And I have two gold markers by two different companies. I feel like I have another brand of gold. Which is interesting. I thought I had two brands of gold, and maybe I don't. Or maybe one was Sharpie versus Oshka. That might have been what it was. Why is there a bubble there? I just got rid of all those bubbles. It's like coming through. It's seeping in. And that'll go that way. And we'll fill in the black there. I want to add in this yellow here. Oh, dear Lord. Why? Why would that happen? Really? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes? Why would you do that? That's just so annoying. Okay. Oh man, I need to do it all yellow because I need to get, like, I don't want to lose all the texture to it. I just don't want it to be that aggressive. And I do kind of want it to disappear in here. But boy, is that color just strong through that. What's cool about this is that you can grab your favorite brush and you can put a little brush action in here if you want. It's just your, I mean, because everything's just an application tool, right? So if you want to like put it down, if that's the style of paint you want. I'm just being lazy right now. I should get some light color. I'm gonna blot out right here too. Applicators. What kind of applicators do you use? What do they look like? Are they good? Are they bad? I would like to know because I don't know how to apply things. I'm trying to learn how to apply myself. be fine. Um, Still can see it, man. That orange is just beaming through. It's okay. My other question is, what color are we gonna color the edge of this gold? Let's look into gold. But when you paint gold versus when you use gold paint is different. So can I do a blendy blend? No, because this is like orangish yellow, highlight, dark light, highlight, light, harsh highlight, dark light. Let's see something real quick. Just see something. What does this look like? No, not gonna work for me. Highlight, highlight, highlight. What are we gonna highlight with? That's so weird how that shouldn't work. I don't know. Is the orange the ticket? Is that key? Can't tell. Before I go ruining it, should probably try to again. You just hit it with one pass of the other paint, but I'm afraid it'll be opaque for sure. I just feel like that's a major eye draw in there. Maybe one more coat. Maybe I gotta sand it all the way down for serious. I didn't really want to have to do that. But it honestly looks like it's gonna show through whatever. Oh, that's the green marker. We'll be fine. Okay, here we go then. That's annoying. I want to get this all the way back to the board. Should have just done that in the first place. How is this spread so deep? It just like ate into the wood. What I should do for this, the pieces of tape I threw away were perfect for this situation. I don't have one piece of tape around anymore. It's right here. So these are super sticky old pieces of tape, and that's what happens when old tape sits around for a little bit. But so I don't ruin the rest of the painting, I'm gonna do a little thing called they call masking. Just some barely masking. All right, back to sanding. Gives us a little bit more freedom to really dig into this corner. Sand the tape down a little bit, but just tearing it out now. I'm here, I may as well just get rid of it as much as I can. Sorry guys, I'm kind of covering what I'm working on, but this is what happens when you make mistakes in life. Sometimes it's hard to fix them. This is a good life reminder. I don't know, this is just old stuff. Sometimes you gotta clean it up. Thought I could do a cover up. This wasn't happening. Not today. Couple steps forward, couple steps back. I know I'm gonna regret not sanding this all the way down. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't make any sense not to. I don't need a big piece of sandpaper, I know. Hey, come watch me sand for 45 minutes. Just stream myself sewing back my sweater back together. It was equally as boring. I can still see it though. Like, how deep is that color? Like the craziest enamel paint ever. Go Montana near fluorescent colors. Terrible mixture though because it's not smooth. It's a matte. I know it has its own priorities. Yeah, that little corner is going to be so hard to sand. But I think what we should do now, because my sandpaper is getting stuck, is that even though that's there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to this needs to be painted over anyways. But I wanted to protect as much as possible. Like there's going to be like a little green area where the back of the car is. But it took a little nap. It was a long day. No. We were worn out. Running around with all those kids and then napping in shifts. And then I didn't sleep at all. Oh. It was fun though. It was a good time. Oh. Field trip was a good time. I'm just exhausted. Like I'm so tired. I'm just trying to get through it and not ruin this piece that I started. Two things. I need to hydrate. Okay, so we're gonna clean our area. I don't even know. Oops, the gold's still dry. Hello, the gold's still drying. Oh well. Oh well. Like I said, this one's gonna get shipped out to my buddy. But every piece is a reflection on yourself. So I would like to get him this one. Not that. That's not that smooth in person. I think I sent him a photo and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want it." So we'll see if he wants it. If he wants it, I got a box to ship it to him in. So we'll see. So that's better. Finally went away. Right. We should do one that's three wheeling. That's what you should have done. Like a fake three wheeling. Um, if like I prop the car up on one corner, and then have the. Might have to draw that from like a reference picture. See what it would look like from a lower angle. Well, unfortunately, we're coming to the end of the stream here. But in good news is we really did clean up that area, and I'm feeling like it looks a lot better already. Right? Didn't I just draw the marker? Sound like a marker. I kind of like it with the cut in it. It's a good point. Huh. Because in theory, right, like the beam of light should go. Yeah, it needs to finish off at the end. But the problem is I gotta paint that black before I paint it. This is always hard to try to figure out where it evens out. It could be like somewhere right there. It would dissipate towards the bottom. You just give it like a little preview. I feel like we got like a little overhaul here to do. What do I do? Do I put black in there? I'm gonna need to. I can't just put the yellow on its own, which is annoying because all right, we got this. It's not annoying. We're fine. We'll just do it correctly. It's annoying because I gotta wait for it to dry. So this stream is pretty much over as soon as this happens because the black is going to take over. It's the life of this piece. I want the whole F to be black too. but I'm gonna do it in a flat black because there's a couple of reasons. I'm gonna do it like in a skeleton format. Okay. So we're just going to this brush is probably not the brush to use to do what I need to do right now. But whatever. Whatever. Oh, okay, there we go. That's it. That's what we wanted. Now painting on the tail of a skateboard is not pleasant. It just wants to run down, especially with liquid paint. Pretty much. This is all going to be yellow too. Yeah, so then now I can actually color it in all black. It seems so dumb. I know. I know. Now I can color it in yellow, I mean. Well, I'm just gonna give myself a little more black right here. There's some spots that could use. There's a lot of spots that could use touching up. I still got to figure out if I want to put the savannah in. I mean, that was the whole point of this project until I saw the spot. Oh man, I got to call my brother and tell him about that. He'll think it's funny. I should just write a storyboard for it and make it. See, this is where it gets too out of control. Like, where did it start to like an idea to be like, I really could just make this a little short film? But start with a short film of a guy doing this beautiful painting, and then this drip like slow mo off the edge of his brush, like whoosh, whoosh, onto the canvas, and it just being like this little drip of white. So then the guy just mixes color, and it's not the same. It'd just be so easy to make the video, And so many artists could like really relate. It could make it. It could be a funny short. That's I should try to make a 60-second short that explains that whole idea. Right. That would be the cool thing to do. And call it The Drip, a short film. And then the end result is he finally gets done cleaning it and fixing it and trying to do it. And the next thing you see is he like gets up and he's like, yes, he's like completed. And the whole canvas is just completely white again. So it'd be a pretty interesting thing. I'd have to paint a whole painting and then paint it white. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine doing stuff like that. It's got to be a good painting though. I like put a bunch of time into it and then destroy it. All for the sake of artwork. I get a little bit of water and make a little bit of gray. Oh, that water's so good. I know I'm drinking my paint water, but I'm not because I don't put my paintbrushes in my water. The issue is I kind of want to just draw a little bit of gray. It's 9:07. How is it 9:07? How late did I start this stream? 15 minutes late? Doesn't make any sense. Let's hold on. I'm gonna just quickly just do a time mapping. Am I not live? I've been live for restreams behind on their time counting. I got one viewer. I got 99 followers. Still not light enough, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Unless I just want to blot it. I'll do some blending. Blend. Your favorite thing to do is blend. I'm blending. Okay. I think that's pretty good, other than that like harsh line of black, but I just needed to put some like black into it because it's gonna turn straight black when it hits this spot. But I just accidentally touched that and my finger turned immediately black. So I gotta quit, let things dry. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up in hot water again. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Who knows? There might be some art shows during the weekend. I don't know what I can get to. I have some studying I have to do. Ah! My finger turned black. Don't touch my mouse. Don't touch my mouse. Don't touch my mouse. Look how black my finger just turned. Good thing I have a paper towel rag here. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Happy Friday. I hope everyone enjoyed their week and was able to get through it. I did more swimming yesterday than I've done in a long time, so there's that. Which felt great. It felt great to be in the water, and I'm just glad that whole thing is done. That was fun. All right. I seriously got to be done. I just was like cleaning out my brush and then I zoned out a little bit. But I hope that this yellow gets in here a little bit more. We finish that off. I think that'll bring a little bit more closure to the piece if I end it out on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll hate it. I can't really tell at this point. Let's take a look at it real quick before we leave. Let's jump back into the studio. Let's give it a once over. We won't be able to, well, you guys maybe at home can look at it in a regular angle. But let me close the bars of gold because we don't need that. We don't actually even need me. Well, we do need that though. So I'm going to turn this sideways. So we can just take a good look at it. And we still have a lot of texture up at the top, but I'm okay with that. It's like hidden in some of the black and stuff. It's not terrible. Okay. So there we go. I think we're gonna put that yellow behind. What I want to do is put this one x-rayed and maybe x-ray these and look like they have bones and just in that little corner. And maybe in the O. I don't know. It will be a toss-up of what happens. I do like that x-ray look when the beam does it hit it. It makes it just gives me a little bit more place for imagination. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back here on Monday, hopefully refreshed from the weekend. I actually might, oh, I just hit my camera, as you can see. Camera down. Yeah, so we're crooked now, but I think that's only because the board's here. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. We'll be back here. Maybe this weekend I'll do some work. I might do some work live. I do have some editing I need to do. There's a bunch of editing I need to do. And then I need to pull out the hard drive and see what music I need to get. It's going to be quite a project. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. And yeah, that's going to be it. Have a great weekend. Peace.